Happy St. Patrick's Day. Good morning. I was able to run to school today and get some books. So I thought in honor of today, I know we've already read this as a class, but I figured we could reread because good readers reread books. That's right. So today we're going to read The Gingerbread Man and the Leprechaun Loose at School by Laura Murray, illustrated by Mike Lowry. On Monday in March, the mischief began with a hee from a wee little man. We heard the sly laugh as he raced down the hall. Then he paused by our door with a wink and a call. Fo fiddly fee, you can't catch me, for I'm on a leprechaun mess-making spree. I'm crafty and keen, I'm nimble and quick. I love to make mischief or play a good trick. We rushed the hall. He was nowhere in sight, but some tiny green shamrocks trailed off to the right. It seems that our school has an unwanted guest, a magical, mischievous leprechaun pest. We quietly tiptoed our way down the hall, then spied a small message taped up on the wall. The woodwinds, the strings, percussions, and brass are turned topsy-turvy, awaiting your class. What room did he go to? Where will they find him? Music, I whispered. The band room's this way. But when we arrived, we all stared in dismay. The sheets were all scattered, the tubas were tipped, the trumpets, violas, and flutes were all flipped. And there on the board was another green note. I grabbed it and read out his rascally quote. Fo fiddle fee, you can't catch me, for I'm as clever can be. This musical mess is just the first one. It's rollicking, frolicking leprechaun fun. Let's tidy this room and then plan what to do before he comes back and makes mess number 2. After our lunchtime, we'll work on a trap. Someone must capture that small, cheeky chap. I slipped from the lunch line and went for a stroll, a prowl all the hallways on a prankster patrol. I'll search through the school as fast as I can. I can catch him. I'm the gingerbread man. I spotted more shamrocks, then heard a new noise. I pushed on a door with a sign that said boys. The place was a mess. Then I yelled with a blush, Where are you? Where are your manners? Remember to flush. I glanced in the mirror, then spied his green note. I quickly retrieved it and read what he wrote. Fo fiddle fee, you can't catch me, for I'm as sneaky can be. I placed all the books in my favorite shape and planned a few hijinks before my escape. He's loose in the library. This is not good. He won't treat the books in the way that he should. I'm on the case, I said as I ran. I can catch him. I'm the gingerbread man. Do you think he'll catch him? What shape do you think he left the books in? The books were all stacked in a rainbow display. They teetered and tottered and started to sway. Down they all came in an avalanche slide. They toppled so fast I had no time to hide. Then under the pile, I was startled to find something important that he'd left behind. Beside his green note was a little lost hat. I'm betting that he might be looking for that. I sprang from the books and I grabbed his hat too. Then I opened the message to read his next clue. Fo fiddle fee, you can't catch me, for I'm as tricky can be. The lunchroom, the classroom, which place should I go? Or how about a house made from gingerbread dough? My classroom, my house, I must get there first. I sped down the hall in a super fast burst. I'm on a mission. I've got a good plan. I can catch him. I'm the gingerbread man. I reached the door quickly. No sign of the elf. So I gathered supplies from a low closet shelf. I grabbed all the pencils, a ruler, and glue, then found toilet tissue and pulled it down too. I set my trap, then I heard a small giggle. I peered at our door and I saw the knob jiggle. Faux fiddly fee, ha ha ha, hee hee hee. Is that my magical hat that I see? With a glint in his eye, he skipped through the door, not noticing glue that was spread on the floor. Slipping and sliding, his arms whirled around as he log rolled on pencils laid out on the ground. What's going to happen? Do you think the gingerbread man's plan is going to work? He landed on top of a measuring stick. The ruler popped up and it gave him a flick. He slid down a mountain of soft tissue rolls, but his shoes were so sticky it stuck to his soles. Flipping and flopping, he spun around and around. Then, wrapped like a mummy, he rolled to the ground. Look at his plan. The trap did the trick. I pulled off my plan. Hello, leprechaun. I'm the gingerbread man. Bo fiddly fee, oh my, oh me. This is a bind that I didn't foresee. I'm happy to help you, but first you must say you'll fix up the messes you've left here today. Okay, little cookie, so crafty and keen. Just hand me my hat and I promise to clean. That's quite a good trick, but I'm smarter than that. You must do it first, then I'll give you your hat. Oh, you're pretty clever as me. And he winked and then said, may your school be mess free. With a pop and a crackle of shimmering green, the mess disappeared and the classroom was clean. So I pulled on the tissue and spun him around. Then he sprang to his hat with a leap and a bound. He sang out, I'm free, as my classmates came in. Then he did a quick jig with a wave and a grin. It is time to be going, my mischief is done, but I'll visit next March with more leprechaun fun. I'm up for the challenge. We'll have a new plan. Bring it on, leprechaun. I'm the gingerbread man. The end. Go ahead and tell an adult or an older sibling that you were listening with your favorite part of the book. And if you did not make a leprechaun trap, I want you to sketch how you would try and catch a leprechaun if he got loose in your house and was causing mischief. Have a great St. Patrick's Day.